Hello everyone, welcome back for episode 11 of our Stoneblock series. Today we're gonna finally automate chickens, get started into chickens. I have already started getting into chickens. I'll show you what I've been doing. I'm sure you guys have noticed this door. So in here, it used to be just a small little room, right? This used to be a wall and that used to be the other wall. On this wall were the roosts, and on this wall over here, nothing has changed much, right? I had this setup going, so whatever would breed in here, the chickens that would be breeding in here, would just fall down to the bottom here, and I would grab the best ones and put them back up here to breed. And I would add seeds in here, and that would deliver to each one. And I did that, and I stopped because I would have to manually grab the seeds every time. And I would also, it would just take a lot of time, right? And as you can tell, the mess that I have on the floor, there was a lot of chickens on the floor at some point. It was kind of crazy. And starting off with this mod, I first did the ground traps since I needed more eggs, and this is how I got them. So in the ground traps, I would just use the bait over here, and it would just be one wheat surrounded by 3 string would get me these ground baits, and I would just put them in here and it would give me what I wanted. So after I did that and got the eggs, I went ahead and made our smart chickens first. So I would hatch the eggs, wait until they grew up, and then right click them with the book. They would turn to smart chickens, and that's when the whole breeding process would begin. And it was taking a really long time. The chicks had like 20 minutes on them to turn into adults, so I would feed them seeds to quicken the process. But I went to search for an automatic way to do this, and I found Nonsanity's automatic chicken breeder, and that's what we're gonna work towards today. First things first, I would like to, let's just get that started. We'll do the wheat farm after we get those chickens started, so we don't have to worry about putting seeds in each of the roosts. Alright, so first things first, let's start with the item conduits. So how much of this can we make? Alright, that's gonna be fine for right now. My decorating blocks, I can just place them in here for right now. I'll come back and grab them later. Same with that. And I'll place these seeds in there. Okay, so our item conduits, we did that, check. So the next thing on our list is the Yeta wrench. The Yeta wrench will be able to interact with our item conduits. So coming into here and searching it up. Alright, cool. And these electrical steel ingots I did in the induction smelter. I was getting silicon from some of our loop bags, so that's what I used. And steel, I did that in our, where was it? In the, oh, here we go. In the alloy smelter that we made last video, I would just get tiny coal and with an iron ingot, and we would get our steel. So let's go ahead and make our Yeta wrench. Electrical steel ingot. Alright, I should have some upstairs, right? This is it? Osmium, no, this is it. Alright, so let's hop down, drop down. Go ahead and throw everything in there. Alright, so, oh, and I also figured out how to sort the storage. It's the wheel button on my mouse. I just click that in and it would store that. It took me a while to figure that out. Alright, so down here, let's go ahead and make our Yeta wrench. We'll need one of them. And after the Yeta wrench would be our nests, right? But since we already have a whole bunch of those, let's just go pick some up. So then we just have them in our inventory. Yeah, let's just clear. Alright, cool. That should be enough. Let's clean this place up a little bit. Alright. Oh yeah, and when I had all the chickens here, I'd put an item collector, and I would collect all the eggs and all the manure and stuff that came from them. Right. So hopping back over, our nests are done. Now we need some levers for our redstone lamps, and we can just use the redstone lamps that are in there for now. So we don't need this many nests. Right. Okay, so our breeders. For right now, I think, let's see. Alright, so just seeds surrounded by some planks under some hay barrels. I'm running out of hay, so I won't make any of those for right now. I'll just use what we have over here. I'll just use those in a bit. And the next thing we want to make are some drawers, but we want the ones that stack 2 items in them. So we're going to want these. Alright, so 4 for right now. You need 1 for each automatic like station you're gonna want to make, so just plan ahead on that. After that, we want a block placer, which I got, and it's from Open Blocks. I don't think it was difficult to make, I can't remember, but we'll go ahead and search that up real quick. And it was this one. So yeah, it was just a piston, some cobblestone, some redstone, and an ingot. So we got that. The next thing on the list is our block breaker. Let's grab a few more of those. So for the block breaker, click our search bar, block breaker. We're gonna want to go with the random things one, and how many of these can we make? 1, 2. Let's just make as many as we have these. So we got 6 picks, and we need 6 redstone torches, and oh, I can only make these one at a time. Okay, let's just do that then. It's because you can't stack the pickaxes. Alright, there we go. Next thing on the list is our redstone torches. We're going to want a few of those too. So let's just go back in here and grab a couple. After that, we're going to want crates to hold everything. We just go with the same small storage crates for right now. Alright, so chests and missing planks. Do we have any more wood in there? Not enough. Alright, let's go run to our bonsai. Let's grab 2 stacks. Alright, so let's go ahead and just make 1 and 2 planks. Throw that all in there. Did I throw something in I wasn't supposed to? Right. So our crate, just grab 4 of them. Alright, and then after the crates, we need our redstone upgrades. And we want the min ones. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these. Yeah, we just grabbed 7 of them. And our storage downgrades. Alright, so grab this one. I'm missing sticks. Alright, so come back in here. Throw that in there. Alright. So we did that. Now the next thing we want are item collectors. And we do want to edit the range on that, so we'll go for the advanced ones. So these right here. How many of those can we make? 4 and 4 of those, sorry. Okay, cool. So after the advanced item collectors, we do want filters. And we will be using the filters from the extra utilities mod. It's going to be these. Let's just make all that we can. And we're going to want a basic item filter from Ender.io. Right, these right here. Ooh, hoppers. Just do that. Alright, cool. Throw that in there. Alright. Now, the last thing that we are going to want are flat transfer nodes for the items. These right here. And we just grab a regular transfer node and make a anvil. So we need one of those. Go ahead and throw that in there. We can make 8. Alright, so okay. Now let's just run back to where we're gonna place all of this, and I'm gonna want our automatic chicken breeding on over here on this side. Okay guys, so I built 2 of the machines we're going to build beforehand, just so I can get a thorough understanding of how we're going to build this. So I went ahead and placed everything in order on my hotbar of how we're going to use everything. We're going to go ahead and start with our redstone torch, placing that on the first level of our machine. We're going to want to go ahead and place the block placer next, right on top of the redstone torch. Now, grabbing our block breaker, we're going to want to place that facing us, the opening facing towards us. On the left side of the machine, we're going to want our drawer. On the right side, we're going to want our crate. Now, our flat transfer nodes, we're going to want to place one on our crate and the other one going into our drawer. So to do that, we're going to hold Control and place it. Let's see, right. So now, with a filter in your hand, you can go on ahead and right-click on the filter that's on the small storage crate to place the filter that we made that contains a whitelist for seeds. So place that in there, and I'll see if I can show you that real quick. So when we right click it to open it up, we just place the seed, and that's what we placed on our small storage crate. So after that, we're gonna want to come around back behind our machine and place the redstone torch behind our drawer. gonna come back over in front, and we're gonna grab our chicken breeder next. Let's go ahead and bring all this down. So next, our chicken breeder is gonna go place that down right there. In our basic drawer, we're gonna want to place down our redstone minimum upgrade and our storage downgrade. Now on top of our drawer and our breeder, we'll place a conduit. With a free hand, you'll want to click the one on top of the drawer, extract to always active, and this one on top of our chicken breeder, you're going to want to insert and uncheck extract. Alright, so we can go ahead and get rid of the placement blocks that we used down below. Oh, that reached way over here. Alright, so back over here, we're going to want to grab another item conduit and shift place it onto our block placer. We're going to want to grab our basic item filter and go ahead with a free hand, click on the item conduit and go ahead and place the filter on there. In the edit filter settings, we wanted to only whitelist the chicken breeder. Let's go ahead and place one on there. And with our get a wrench, we're going to shift left click on the top cable coming from the small storage crate. We're going to click on up and extract always. On this one, we want to make sure it's on insert and uncheck extract, and you don't need to mess with this on this one. So with that, all we need to do is place our advanced item collector. Go ahead and click the radius on here. Now for the chicken, I think we'll start fresh with a chicken that we haven't bred before. So we're gonna go ahead and grab 32 eggs, and we're gonna go ahead and make a wood chicken. So we'll grab alright, and then in our inventory, place the chicken in the middle and the oak around. Alright, we're gonna want more wood. Alright. Go ahead and grab all of that. Now, with this egg, can we go ahead and, I think with the spotted chickens, we can go ahead and hatch those directly, but before we do that, we want to make a chicken stick. Let's go ahead and grab that, and we need an egg. Alright, what's it called? We're gonna want this, our chicken catcher. Alright, so it's just a feather, a stick, and an egg. So going into our crafting table. Right. And with these, okay, spawn chickens. Alright, so there's our adults. Alright, let's go ahead and catch all the adults. Alright, and those, we don't need those right now. So coming back over here, in our crate, we want to go ahead and place our seeds in there. And in our breeder, go ahead and evenly distribute our chickens, and they will start breeding. So over here, you can see this is already going. When the cycle goes through, it'll place the chicken up here. You can see this is already maxed out. Let's say this was like a 3-3 chicken, and then the next one that came out was like a 3-4-5 chicken. When there's 2 different types of items in here, it'll go ahead and break the chicken breeder, collect the chickens that we're breeding currently, place the chicken breeder back, and place the 2 types of different chickens that were in our drawer back into the chicken breeder so those breed, and that's how it automates. So in here you can see that we did get our 10 chickens already, so we can go ahead and get rid of, we can go ahead and stop that from going. Just click in here and get, alright. And the same thing, so grab our 16, make sure there's nothing else in here. Sorry, how does this thing stop? Right, so coming back over to our roosts, this is how we're gonna get items out of our chickens. So go ahead and grab your 10 chickens and place them in there. The more of the 10 chickens you have, the quicker it goes, up to 16. So there's that, and okay, so that stopped, and this one should keep going, right? There we go. So it grabs the next tier, and it does the same thing again. So on this one, where's the... Oh, we don't have a filter in there. That's why I kept on popping chickens in even after it was done. Go ahead and grab our chicken breeder again, place that on there. And it's just waiting for the next type of chicken to be bred. Alright, cool. Alright, so I think I'll set up a few more of these, at least have 6 maybe, or 9. Just have them in a line like this. But I'll do that off camera for now. We don't need any of these other black chickens since we were done with those. We don't need the leaves, so sand. What else don't we need? Alright. So we'll save everything in here. And the next thing to do is to work on our wheat farm. I think we'll place it, let's see. Yeah, we'll place it right here. So let's go ahead and break all that. It's all being collected by our item collector up here. Alright, and okay, so we're going to want the same setup we have out here with these tier 3 growth crystals surrounding our patch of crops. Oops, just trampled one. Alright, so there's one, and we should have more over here. Did I leave him back in this chest? I did. Go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab our wand so we can place all the dirt quicker. And we are going to want a hoe. Alright, so let's pick up all of this. Hold on to it. Make sure we pick them up. I know dirt doesn't go there, but it'll be a placeholder for now. Now coming into here, let's grab all the dirt that we have. And go ahead and start it right there. The diamond wand will quickly place. Do we have a dirt chicken yet? We don't. Alright, well let's do that right now. So let's make sure we count our 9x9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so that's probably a mid right there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our mid right there. We'll go with this pattern for now. Yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do the same pattern over here. And grab the dirt. So we want to go ahead and do as many of these as we can. Let's just make a cool design out of it. We got 5 more. Damn. So with these 5 extra ones, I guess we can... Yeah, let's just keep going, I guess. Let's make our harvester first and see what kind of area we're looking at. So coming into here, here's our harvester. Oops. We can make one of these. So there's a harvester we're going to use, and with a flux point, we'll deliver power to our harvester, along with let's see what we got. We'll transfer the items that we get from our harvester using a transfer node and our transfer cables, which are somewhere here. Transfer pipes, right? That'll work. Oh. Okay. Go ahead and come in here and grab our apples. They're already making a mess over there. So with this, I think, let's just get rid of it. Oh, wow. Okay guys, I'm back. This is how I set everything up. I moved the harvest over to this side. Go ahead and turn this on. And I started from this, how I decided to place all the tier 3 growth blocks, growth crystals, is I started from the middle, this one's the middle, and I kind of just went out and spread them like symmetrically everywhere. And I focused more on the middle since that's where most of the crops are going to be located. If I put them like closer to the edge, then it would go ahead and extend out towards where there's like no farmland, and there would be no point in that. So I'm going to go ahead and start planting seeds everywhere. I'm going to focus in the middle for now. I don't have enough seeds to cover this whole area. But as we go ahead and harvest more, we'll be able to go ahead and complete. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, so those are mature. Is this working? Why isn't it going? Area. Let's do area. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think it goes fast enough since the growth crystals are everywhere that we do want area. If it's just single, then there's going to be like, it's just going to get backed up, and a whole bunch of the mature ones are going to wait. Grab these. Yeah, they are being set up there. We'll go ahead and start placing. Alright, cool. Now, the idea for this is to have the seeds pumped into these crates right here. They can pump to the top since there's nothing on top of there, and that would and then there would be like hands-free for me on the seed front. This is the one that we did together. It started off with a 111 chicken, and it's already up to a 9, 10, 10 chicken. So we're almost done with that, and here's the backlog of chickens. We'll throw more seeds in there. Alright, and just go ahead and grab more. I wonder if we can do like a speed upgrade on here. It's going up super slowly. I wonder, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this. And also with these roosts right here, I think I'll just have them stacked against that wall, since I don't know if there's that many chickens to begin with, and to have this stick around the entire wall, I think that's too much. So I'll go ahead and move those against the wall too for the next episode. And I'll just work on our chickens in between now and then. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you guys on the next one.